Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of the Wfcw. If you have not been following the Facebook group, let me give you the rundown of what's going on. The old school and the new generation of the Wfcw have been going to war, butting heads over the last few weeks. Over last week. To the point where unlikely alliances are being drawn. For the first time, you see Anthony and Jay New literally agree on something that they don't agree on. They don't agree on nothing together. But they are united as one to teach this new generation of superstars a lesson. And I got to admit that it is leading up to probably one of the biggest pay-per-views that we can do here in the WFCW, which is new school versus old school, coming up in just 3 weeks. That is going to be a huge review. Literally, that entire card is old school versus new school. And I'm telling you, I can't wait for it. We're not going to let it distract you of the fact that 21 does have Elliott coming in 2 weeks. We're not going to distract the fact that Keith has to defend his title against 90 Zoe in a few weeks. But we're not going to distract those. But what's important is what's going on now, because these young generation, the new era of the WCW, said they're not going to be punked, bullied, or pushed around by anyone. And the veterans, the Anthonys, the J News, the 90s O's, the Warns, the Willies, they're not standing for it. They built this organization. They built this company. And I'm telling you, if you haven't followed WFCW, by God, what a time it is, then right now to follow the WFCW. Now, if you are new, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We were supposed to be streaming on Facebook and Twitch along as YouTube today, but before I do that, I want to do a couple more test runs. I want to get everything down pat, so when we make that big jump to the new plateau, it'll be glorious. I can guarantee you all that the new school versus old school pay-per-view will be broadcast on all 3 platforms. You have my word on that. All 3 platforms it will be broadcast on. You know, and we do have some sad news, some slight changes to tonight's matches. Anthony was supposed to take on Dave, but due to an assault by Gangland earlier tonight, Anthony's unable to compete for Dangerous Dave's IC title. However, Anthony did find a perfect replacement to compete against Dave for the IC title, and that was the boss, the ruler of Empire, Tyrone. Now, in the main event, it was supposed to be 21 defending his title against the Hammer, the Punisher, Willie. Willie sustained an injury in our live event a few days ago, and the doctors have not cleared Willie to compete. Therefore, 21 will go up against, and who Big E says is the next best thing, and that is Warren. So in the main event tonight, it will be 21 versus Warren for that TV title. Tonight we have Tyrone versus Dangerous Dave for that IC title. We have Gangland versus Zeke and TK for the tag titles. We have Elliott versus Red Savage, Jay New and 90 Zoe and Zoom. When I tell you it's a stacked card, when I tell you it's stacked, it is stacked. So without further ado, I'm going to shut up because I know this is you're not here. You're not here to hear me talk. You're here for WFCW. As always, I said, can't stress it enough, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all commit to that like button. Okay? Now, Big E did assure that he couldn't put everybody on the show this week, but there will be people next week. And I can tell you one of the bangers I'm looking forward to. It is Zach against John Sr. That is going to be a good one. But without further ado, sit back, grab your popcorn, grab you a drink or two, and welcome to the WFCW. So pick your money on this one. Will Gangland walk out tag champs, or will TK and Zeke continue their reign of dominance? And remember, if you have friends, anybody, wrestling peers, let them know about the WFCW. All is welcome here. All, it's an open, family-friendly community. We are on the growing brand of our organization. And here comes Gangland. Gangland making their way to the ring. And Gangland has been phenomenal since joining here in the WFCW. Cactus Black has been amazing. But are they amazing enough to beat these two? TK, a veteran here. The thing is, with this new school versus old school, what is that line TK and Zeke? TK is one of the founding members of the WFCW. Zeke didn't show up till earlier this year. So where does that align him? TK, literally a man who has solidified his name in the history books. King of the Ring. Triple Crown winner. Multiple time tag team champion. Multiple time TV champion. Intercontinental champion. TK has literally done it all. Talk about you want to model a superstar around somebody. He's definitely the one you want to model it around.
World's undisputed tag team of Pro Wrestling Black, the Barber, Cactus Black.
Like I said, don't be shy to comment in the chat. Talk amongst yourselves.
640 pounds.
I'm reading the chat as we're doing the stream.
And Cactus Black. Black, the Barber, Cactus
Don't mind her.
Black, and their opponents at a combined weight of
Credit that to 21.
10 pounds. They are the Tag Team Pro Wrestling Champions, Zachary and TK, weapons of mass destruction.
The two best strikers in the business. And you got to give credit to what is due. Zeke came in here, you know, through TK. TK told us about him. He trained at the Performance Center for a while. Zeke debuted, and the sky has been the limit for this man. It has literally been the limit to this man. And Zeke is starting things off. Strike forward. And Black 10 with a counter. And Zeke drop kick, but Black 10 and there go Black 10 over the top rope. And Zeke already out the gate waiting. Both of these teams are phenomenal athletic athletes. And Black 10 right there, bam. That scoop slam right onto the apron of the ring. But Zeke kick right to the gut. Kick to the gut by Black 10 now. Zeke with a right hand counter. And a counter by Black 10. Zeke, Black 10 with a body shot. Head first onto the apron. Hey, listen, you got a whole 10 count out there. Utilize it. And Black 10 with a, what's that, a schoolboy suplex that we just saw? Threw Zeke right into those steel steps. The ref up to 8 now, and you want to get him in the ring. And there we go, just beating the count. Didn't want to start this show off with a count out. And Black 10 sending Zeke to his corner. Black 10 now, look at this. Hoisted him up. Cactus Black. Doomsday device, shades of LOD. But there's that rookie mistake. They didn't go for the cover. And here comes TK. Kitchen sink. Another kitchen sink to Black Cactus Black. 3 repeated kitchen sinks. European uppercut by Cactus. Cactus now. Jocelyn move. Double chin jawbreaker by TK. And Cactus Black with an elbow right to the chin. And look at it, look at that power. Bam! Tossing him in the air and catching him to a swinging German. But TK, arm drag takedown. A lot of people think TK is known just for his striking. That's one of his pet peeves. But TK can mat wrestle and put on a technical clinic if need be. And that heel kick. Shades of Booker T by Cactus Black. And now they're about to try to stomp out the TK. And they are just working him. Stomping him out, east side, west side, north side, south side. And you see Zoom Dog calling it. He's saying new chance. And Zeke right there breaking up the pin. Drop kick on that Cactus Black. And Black 10 now picking up TK. TK fighting out of it. TK got the roll up. Surprise roll up. And TK down. And a kick out. And look at TK, look at this. TK using by all means. And a stare down between the two. TK pushing them off. Black 10 down. TK elbow. And another one. This gangland's a tough team. TK ducked under. TK with a knee. Uh-oh. I think we're seeing it. Shades of Gargano Ciampa. Bam! Super kick with the knee. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought that was it. And look at the old school calling themselves the living legends. Y'all ain't Larry Sabisco. Stop it. And Black tried to fight him. And now Zeke sending Black to that quarter. And Black 10 says, I know what you like to do in that corner. You want to hit me with that brain buster. And look at the power of Black. But Zeke reversed to a DT and Black doesn't look like he knows where he's at. Lost. He looks at defuse. Send him to the quarter. TK and Zeke. Wait a minute, they set him up for another one. Pow! Whoa, where's he going? Uh-oh. And we all know what happens when TK takes that premeditation. We all know what's about to happen now. Oh, wait a minute. Black 10 was ready for it. That's what you call studying tape. You know 21 got him in top form here tonight. Black 10 now picking up TK. TK, that elbow. Uh-oh. TK now firing on all cylinders. TK with that martial arts background. Remember that, Zoe? Everybody had the martial arts background. Go ahead and say it, Zoe. Bam! That destructo knee! And TK praying to these fathers that he stay down. And now TK picking him up. TK sent him back to the corner. Oh, big boot by Black 10. TK with the swiftest of reverses. And I mean the swiftest. And now tagging in Zeke again. Pow wow! Going for the cover. And Black 10 again kicking out. And you gotta wonder, what's it gonna take to put him down? Everybody with a kick, though. That martial arts background. Turn around. And look at Black 10 boogie googie. Big splash. Black 10 hit that boogie woogie woogie. And Zeke got out of the quarter. Snap man. Kick to the lower back. And Zeke now. What's he going for here? Oh, that knee by Black 10. Black 10 desperately needs to make a tag. Oh, and here go that rookie mistake now. Talking to her. Uh-oh. The move that Dog made famous here in the WFCW. That skyscraper superplex from the top all the way to the outside. And somebody out there is watching and saying, oh, he knows how to fall from that high. How do you brace yourself from that height, from that high? How do you brace your spine, your tailbone of your ass from that high? And look at Zeke. Oh, the disrespect. The disrespect. We're up to 6 now. Zeke throwing him back in the ring. And look at this, cutting the ring off right now. Cutting the ring off. Hey, where's Zeke going? Zeke going to the heavens. Zeke, frog splash. Frog splash from the heavens. And Cactus Black. And Zeke, DDT. Oh, man. Hey, Zeke's feeling it. Woo-hoo-hoo! Wrong man, Zeke. Wrong man. Zeke don't care. Zeke now. Zeke, uh-oh. And Zeke now. That martial arts background of Zeke. Off the ropes. Zeke. Big time clothesline. The kick up. And Black 10 now. Finally. Trying to find an offensive opening here. And Zeke and TK. The reigning defending champs. Turn around every time we get a little bit closer. What up, Red? Uh-oh. Is he going to hit it? We haven't seen Zeke hit this in so long. No way. No way. No. Oh, my gosh. Brain buster to the top turnbuckle. That'll break your damn neck. And if I'm lying, and look at that Zeke. The head and neck is the focal point. The head and neck. Look at those strikes. Look at those strikes. Look at those strikes. I think TK just messed Zeke up there. Hey, the ref needs to get some type of order going. He needs to get something going.